Sam is still having some network issues. So it's just me and Jen today.
Some.
So we are on a new setup with basically my computer is now hosting the stream. So if there's any problems, if you're like not seeing if you're not seeing something, or if the audio sounds weird or anything like that, please let us know if there's any problems, specifically like audio distortion or anything like that. But yes, today Ferb says I can hear you in all caps, which maybe means that we're really loud, or we're just okay. Visual and volume is good. Thank you, Toa47. Okay, so we are playing the promised Pooky Evil Pooky stream. So we are playing Pooky, Evil Pooky, and because there's only two of us, we decided to throw in Otto. We are playing Thief and Warrior, Rogue and Warrior Otto today. And Otto, as you know, is the automated third player who just kind of does random stuff on his turn. Oh, we gotta actually set up bits for Otto's tracks here.
Oh, we do. Yeah, yeah.
So
Time to
here we are.
cut.
Automug says looks and sounds as normal. Cool. All right, good. What is let's do the what's everybody up to, chat? Tell us what like games you're playing and what I don't know if you're what shows or movies you're watching or anything like that.
I see Demystics has been playing Atomic Crop, super fun, really liking it. Awesome.
Atomic Crops, okay.
So Atomic Crops is a game that I talked about last time we streamed semi-successfully. Oh, and Switchcraft, yeah. Atomic Crops is basically it's a nuclear throne roguelite game with farming mechanics thrown in.
It sounds like something I would like. I do like me some roguelites with T.
Yeah, no, the game kind of throws you into the pool very quickly, and so it takes a few runs for you to go, oh, wait a minute.
Okay,
there we go. This could be good. Playing that new Wonderlands game, says Toa47.
Wonderlands, nice. Okay, lots of Red Dragon in. Yes, excellent. Finally got a copy of the base game of 5 Minute Dungeon. 5 Minute Dungeon is a lot of fun.
5 Minute Dungeon is a lot of fun. I kickstarted that and can confirm.
Yeah. Hades, Stardew Valley. Tiny, I just tried Stardew. Jen's been talking up Stardew Valley to me for years, and I finally tried it a few weeks ago, and it was okay. I might go back to it. I'm in my first winter right now, and I'm just like, okay, winter's kind of boring. But I'm going adventuring instead, as I think you're supposed to in winter in that game.
Oh, absolutely. Winter is definitely the hey.
Adventure
did you know about the mines? You should go to the mines. You should punch rocks and people.
Right. You know that mechanic that you can't do because you're spending all day watering your crops? Go do it. So.
Yep. Yeah. Once you get your sprinklers on lock, your life becomes a lot better.
Well, I'm trying to skip. I'm trying to just get to the what's the next level.
The iridium ones, yeah.
The iridium, yeah. I'm trying, but I haven't gotten any iridium yet, so I'm working on that, and we'll see if I go back to it. I played been getting back into StarCraft a bit, and I played yesterday at my games night. So we frequently at my Wednesday games night we have what we call the Curse of Five, which is that we are kind of a Euro game centric sort of a gamer group, but there are a lot of Euro games that take 5, but oftentimes 5 is a long and kind of sloggy game, and so we sometimes split up. And so last night there was a 3-player Euro game, but I played with a friend. I played Paper Magic: The Gathering for the first time in like years.
What, you touched cards? Magic cards?
Physical magic cards. It was
weird.
It was pretty cool. Let's see. Very grindy. Let's see. Oh yeah, talking about Stardew Valley. Subtext question: have you tested Epic Pooky and Boss Mode Evil Pooky in a one-on-one test? I think so. I
like I
vaguely
would,
remember a test like that.
yeah, I would feel that would be really weird to me if it were not the case.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did that.
Yeah.
Oh, the Arkham Horror Living card game. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Played that one.
Gosh, there's a Lovecrafty Fantasy Flight game that's maybe
Well,
it's
there's the Arkham Horror board game, which is old
yes.
school and yeah, I tried that once, didn't love it.
I'm sure I've played the board game a few times, and I honestly had a good time. It's the one with the clock and
so
you're trying to prevent, all of the bad tokens from piling up.
I tried it once, the Fantasy Flight version in like 2000, I don't know, it was probably around 2008, 2007, something like it was a long time ago. And I remember thinking, so the reason I didn't like it, and which it might actually be the reason you like it, Jen, is because I felt that it was a role-playing game pretending to be a board game.
Yeah. Tiny has got my back. She's pointing out that there's unfathomable elder sign. Uh-oh. Give me a moment. Our fire.
Okay, well, in the meantime, while Jen is muted, dealing with a fire alarm, I'm going to sit here and talk about things and answer questions and so forth. So, yep, there's a whole bunch of Lovecraftian stuff. It's definitely elder sign. You're in a museum. Okay, so maybe that's the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So our fire alarms are very, hey, we're gonna go off for steam, but not smoke. Did you burn toast? Fine. Did you open the oven and you've been roasting vegetables? Beep.
Beep.
You're gonna die.
Get out of the house.
Right.
There's steam.
Everybody panic. Right. Yeah. Yeah. So it's water vapor that does it. And so frustrating.
Nice. Okay. Yep. Here we are. Let's play some Red Dragon as usual, folks. Thanks for your chat. This is way more fun and more interesting for everybody when you actually when it's steamed hams. Nice reference. Okay. Localized in your kitchen. Yes. Can I see it? No. That is one of the all-time best episodes of The Simpsons, by the way. 23 short films about Springfield. Go watch it if you haven't already.
Yeah, there are clearly reasons why steamed hams became a remake phenomena.
Oh, it's been memeified. I wouldn't
it's been memeified. Like lots of different people have made lots of different like steamed hams, but it's Nier Automata. Steamed hams, but it's animated like this. Steamed hams, but it's a music video. Right.
That actually gives me an idea. Chat, favorite Simpsons episode. I would actually say 23 Short Films is my second favorite. My top favorite is You Only Move Twice, the one where Homer goes to another nuclear power plant where he works for a great guy who turns out to be an evil Bond villain, basically. That is my actual favorite Simpsons episode.
What, does Mr. Burns have a brother or something?
No. He has. There is an episode with a Burns relative, I think, but
all right.
Okay.
Jeff, you are going first.
Homer's Enemy. Yeah, Homer's Enemy is a good one. Yeah. You Only Move Twice. Oh, Tarek Tarot also has the same favorite as me. Yes. Tell us your favorite Simpsons episode. Okay, so in the meantime, we're gonna start actually playing this game. I gotta remember to not move my table around too much because I'm the actual view that you all see now. Pooky versus Evil Pooky. So, as you know, Pooky has various moods. Various things make Pooky's mood worse, and they are listed on this card right here. Your mood gets worse when a card played from another player's hand causes you to lose fortitude, or if a drink causes you to gain 3 or more alcohol, or if you participate in a round of gambling and don't win it, or if a card effect says your mood gets worse. And many cards in Pooky's deck have a different effect depending on its mood. Easy breezy, Red Dragon Inn sort of, standard mechanic. Jen, tell us about Evil Pooky, because I don't actually remember quite how to play. There's something with doppelgangers and portals and things, but yes. How do you play?
Yes. So I play Evil Pooky. Some of Evil Pooky's cards have a fun little portal symbol somewhere on them, usually in the corner right around here-ish, but for this one, it's just right in the center because blap, that's all it does, right? Whenever I play a card that resolves, that has that portal, I reveal a doppelganger. In this case, let's say it's Evil.
Evil, get it?
Yep. So I can either play Evil in front of me or in front of one of my opponents. So if I play it in front of myself, I get this effect with a little Evil Pooky face attached to it. If I play it on an opponent, that effect is what plays out for them. And usually it's an elixir style persistent, like when this happens, then discard this card, right? So if I play Evil on Jeff, the next time he reveals a drink, add the effect lose 1 fortitude to that drink. If I play it on Evil Pooky, I can use it as a lose 2 fortitude spike.
As I recall, you keep them in front of you and they affect your hand size. Is that right? It's like doppelgangers beyond the first start dinging your hand size. Is that right? Are we gonna have to look this up?
There is no limit to the. Thank goodness I flipped this box over here.
Great.
And there's no limit to the number of doppelgangers a player may have. If Evil Pooky has more than one, his hand size is reduced for each doppelganger beyond the first.
Yeah, so, I remembered correctly.
You remembered correctly. I'm just gonna have this guy over here to hopefully idiot-proof myself.
It's so.
And yeah, the doppelganger deck is regenerating. Yada yada.
I think the last time I played Evil Pooky was like around when the product came out, and so then didn't have much reason to after that. Anyway, here we go. Okay. Oh right, we're also playing with Otto. Otto. Wait, doesn't Otto go first in an Otto game? I think Otto goes first, and chat will probably help us with this. Otto is an automated third player.
You know what? Les.
So Jen's probably getting probably getting food again. Yeah, Otto always goes first. Yes, thank you, chat.
Snap.
Otto goes first. The way Otto works is
check it out, guys.
Oh man.
It is a vegetable soba thing with tofu and like a peanuts chili sauce.
Boo.
And avocado and like
boo. Okay. So when it's Otto's turn, you flip up one of Otto's cards and he does the thing that it says. So in this case, the action would be the player with the most fortitude loses 1 fortitude. Whenever you affect Otto with something like a card effect or a drink or whatever, you flip up a card and maybe he responds to it, and you look at the thing in this sometimes box here in the middle. And then during gambling rounds, when it's his turn, you flip up a card and you follow the bottom box. Otto has 2 tracks. Notice he goes 6-0 on these 2 tracks, and there's a track facing Jen and a track facing me. Otto can lose fortitude and alcohol. When Otto would pass out because those meet, then you reset them to 0 and 6, and the person whose side of Otto passed out has a choice. They can either draw 2 cards or gain a gold. Yeah, gain a gold or draw 2 cards. So there it is. I you can tell I don't play any of these characters all that much. So right, so it was going to be my turn, but Otto actually goes first, and so Otto on Otto's turn is going to. Each other player loses 1 fortitude. Dun, da, da, da. That is all. And then Otto drinks from the drink deck.
What if?
What if?
What if we've got a hit back?
You can totes punch Otto if you want.
Or maybe I'm gonna ignore it.
Thank you, chat. Pookie's
so that I do the thing.
Oh, sure. Pookie's mood does get worse.
Wait Evil a minute. Pooky. I feel like I didn't shuffle after revealing that evil.
Okay.
What have I got here?
Evil Pooky ignores and gets Painmaster Frank. Okay. Yup. Evil Pooky has an interesting choice every time.
Well, I'm gonna play this on Pooky.
Okay, next time I play an action sometimes or anytime card that would make a player lose fortitude, I also lose 1 fortitude. Now, Otto drinks. Drink looks as follows. Since it is a drink that's going to happen to Otto, Otto does actually respond to it, even though it is a nice drink that he might actually want. Otto ignores the drink. Now, in this case, it didn't matter because he was at full health anyway.
Wow, Otto getting our holy water? Let's kill him.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. And then it passes to Jen's turn.
Yep. All right, let's see here. Dun, 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 dun,
dun, dun, dun. Frank will not make Pooky mad because it's not a card from your hand. That is, I believe. So
Pooky, tip the wench.
That in the rules. Okay. Do I care? I should look at my hand at some point. Yeah. Okay. Next time. So I can't remember whether these count as cards played from Evil Pooky's hand. So we'll look that up when the time comes. Yep. Pooky, let me Pooky mad. Players can't give Otto drinks except wench special reserve drinks. That is correct. Otto does not have a drink me pile, but we decided to throw a bone to our friend the wench and say, you know what, your core mechanic that your whole deck is built around, okay, yeah, you can still use that even against Otto.
All right, let's see here. Whoop. Don't draw doppelgangers into your hand. That's not where they go.
Pro tip. So yeah.
I'm gonna Evil Bunny took Gug's money.
Evil Bunny.
On Mr. Griff.
Oh, that's anytime. Just take one of my gold, huh?
Yoink.
Just like it's nothing, huh?
Yoink.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna Tiny Furious ambush Otto.
Tiny Furious ambush. Otto
Let's
for
see
2.
How Otto reacts.
Otto.
What just happened? Okay, I think I know what just happened.
Otto ignores
the card.
Ignores your thing.
Do I still get my doppelganger?
Indeed you do.
Sweet. Oh, it's Negadonus.
Whittly, wow.
I'm gonna keep him in front of me. I think that's good.
Yep, you are.
Yes, I am.
This is yours, by the way, that you stole from me.
Oh, well, good. I'll I'll immediately give it away because wench bring.
Wench, bring drinks.
1, 2, 3.
Doink. Drinks for these fiends.
Yeah. And then I have water.
Boring.
Then my turn over.
Boring. Negadonis, best doppelganger, not just for his abs, but also for his effects. Yes. 100%.
Can totes agree. However, like, I love his evil bat themed harp. His heavy metal harp.
Wow.
Still want to see a good Nerodia. I mean, Evil Pooky came first. We kind of didn't know what we were doing with Nerodia when this happened.
Time for a Jen to get Murgath the Good. Yeah, okay.
Lol. Wait for me to get an assemblage of doppelgangers in front of me. Then.
I'm gonna get rid of most of this hand. Draw a better one. So, I'm gonna play Pookie's on a drunken rampage. So what's gonna happen is is that right? Yeah, that's right. Because of Pookie's mood, each other player loses 1 fortitude. That includes Otto. And then Pookie is now calm. I'm gonna lose a fortitude from Painmaster Frank, and it doesn't. So that rule that we were gonna look up doesn't matter because I'm gonna end up calm after all of this. So Otto responds in the following manner. If it was a drink, Otto would ignore it, but it is not a drink. So Otto is gonna take 1 here on my side of the track because I'm the one punching him. Evil Pooky is apparently going to take 1. I'm going to take 1 from Painmaster Frank, and we're going to get rid of all of that. There you go. And then mood goes back to calm. Card resolved. Then we do the following. Order a drink for Evil Pooky. Drinkity drink. And Flute Brute. I take it.
Yeah, it's pretty mild as far as these things go.
One of these, no mood change. I'm not gonna click the turn yet because Otto is gonna take a turn. Otto's turn looks like this. Player with the most gold pays a gold to the inn. I'm pretty sure that's Jen. You have 8. Yep, you have 10.
Boo. Boo.
Then
Come on.
Negadonis did indeed drop his flute again. What drink deck did the wench bring out? This is the RDI 8 drink deck. So
I finally learned a few things about T-Sim. So now when Jeff's like, we should play with this drink deck, it would be fun. I can just like go get it. It's pretty nice.
Otto drinks. Come on. Oh. There we go.
Oh, what? Boo. At least Otto's at 0 alcohol on both sides.
He responds at least. Hey, he pointlessly ignores the drink again.
It's a waste of a card, Otto. Come on.
Indeed.
Suboptimal plays from Otto. Scrub tier. Jen, bring a few more drinks for our viewers. Actually, today I am once again drinking Schilling's seasonal cider.
Cider? Like chai
it's a
cider
spiced
thing?
Chai cider, and it's quite delicious.
Huh. That sounds pretty good, actually.
It's yummy. It's also seasonal, and this is like the last can, at least in my household. And I know that Cork's the little booze shop that we go to that's like just down the block from us. They are out.
I'm just drinking iced tea.
Nice.
It's boring.
Yeah. Now it's my turn.
Otto doing his best Gurky ignore drink protocol, yes.
Yep, just dumping it on the floor.
Otto's good at that.
Beep boop, dump drink on floor.
One time I saw Roxana use that 3 chop card to chop 2 ignore drinks, and if I wasn't playing against her, my anger would be measurable.
Whew.
It's I would not though. I would not bank those 2 cards. I don't think.
All right. Well, Evil Pooky wants to gamble.
Gambling.
Gambling
With a portal.
with a portal.
Portal. I'm going to.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna just.
Oh no.
Dark of the Mind Expander.
Oh no. I have to discard 2 cards from my hand and then draw a card from my character deck. Oh,
That is not the card you want to see at the start of a gambling round.
it sure isn't. All right.
Let the bunny win, yes. Wow. Giant mouth card. And wow, and you're discarding a gambling. That's okay. That means you probably have a lot of gambling. I am going to attempt to play a winning hand, and we're going to see what Otto does. Otto says...
That's right. Otto gambles with us.
Otto does the thing. Gambling. Otto passes.
Games of Chance protocol activate.
Games of Chance beep boop.
All right, I cheat. And
Cheat and another portal. Cheetaganger. Cheetelganger.
What are we gonna? Gog the Enforcer.
Gog the Enforcer. Classic art.
I am going to keep Gog in front of me. That seems fine.
Okay. Then it's back to me, and I'm going to consider my life options. I'm going to pass and see what Otto's say in this.
Come on, Otto.
I'm in. Otto takes control around.
Okay. I pass.
Well, then I also pass, and so Otto wins, and the money goes to the end. And Pooky's mood gets worse because he participated in a round of gambling and did not win it.
Grumpy.
And I remembered, chat. I remembered. That was Evil Pooky's action phase.
Mm-hmm.
And Shen's busy stuffing her face.
Yep. I was like, it's tofu time. It's tofu time. So I order a drink for my other bunny friend.
Bunny friend.
Then I drink a flute root with a chaser of nothing else in my drink me pile. Pork. Let's see here.
I'm gonna do this. Oopsies. I'm gonna add 1 booze-a-haul to it.
I'm going to kick it off the table.
You know what? No. We're gonna go with no. Trying to remember if Evil Pooky has a give a drink. I think he might. And I'm gonna be sad when I see it and I don't have this anymore.
I'm gonna be dressed for success.
Okay. That resolves and you get a doppel.
Oh god, it's not the Lich King.
The
oh
Lich
no.
King.
But first I'm gonna make sure that I've taken my drink effects.
And you are
and I'm gonna
normal effects because you
defo give this
I
to
plus
Pooky.
1 and you minus 1, right?
I'm sorry?
For the flute you took because I plus 1 your drink and then you minus 1'd it, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. So it's normal, and Zot the Lich King comes to me. When you get this card, gain an alcohol
you know
content.
what? I'm gonna use Gog the Enforcer to not lose the fortitude content of that drink.
Oh yeah, that works on. Yeah, I forgot that works on drinks. Totes.
Works on anything. It's just like duct tape.
I am going to gain 1 alcohol from Zot the Lich King, and then it's that.
You see that kind of thing, you need a drink.
Yep. Look at all this chat. Okay, we got chat happening. I find more fun than Bunny 1v1 is when I play leaders and lackeys and play as part of Team Bunny. Yes, that
Oh
actually,
man.
I don't think I've tried that, but that one sounds pretty great actually. I'm a big fan of leaders and lackeys. It's I think it's not a very widely played variant, but I think it's pretty great actually. So
I've actually never played it, but I
I've only
would
played
like
it
to.
yeah, I've only played it a couple of times. Maybe we can do that on stream sometime if we have
Oh
like,
yeah.
well, we'd have to get a lot more players though, because like just 2-on-2 leaders versus lackeys is it's
Yeah.
okay. It's all
Okay.
right.
All
Um
right.
at 6 it
Oh
starts to
man.
get pretty good.
Well,
Anyway, so is that you're done, right? Hit the
yeah,
button.
I believe that I'm done. I'll hit the button.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this. Might be a mistake. But then I draw a 6, and I'm gonna play. Oh, I totally forgot how similar this card is to the other one. Lol. Okay, so what are we playing?
Oh.
I'm gonna just play Watch Out, Don't Step on Pooky, or on Evil Pooky for 2. And the comment I was making was I forgot how similar this art is to the Evil Pooky is about to eat your foot art.
I think that's the point. I think that
That was the
we
point.
designed it did it this way, and I'm gonna ignore that with Negadonis.
Negadonis.
Weedly weedly
wow. Tag team Pookie fighting, who's on top? Yeah, well, we'll see today. Leaders and lackeys is fun until Lich King reduces all your effects by -4 or -2. Yeah. In auto games, you start with 10 gold or 8 because it's 2-player. No, you start with 10 because it technically is 3-player, and then that's actually in the auto rules. And we just earlier today before the stream, as we were setting up, we were like, wait, which is it? Right, 10, because we said that. So yes, in a 2-player game without auto, you play with 8 gold. In a 2-player game with auto, you start with 10. I am now going to order a drink for my evil friend, and then I'm going to do this right here. Okay. Fine with me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so then I take 1.
That just happened.
My mood does not get worse, and we move on to Otto. Otto, on his turn, will do the following thing. Each other player pays a gold to the inn. Okay.
Oh, each other player.
Otto drinks from the drink deck and then
responds
to it in the following way. Sometimes or anytime the player played the card loses 1 fortitude. That does nothing. Otto drinks 3 on both tracks. 3 on this track, 3 on Jen's track that I will handle because she's stuffing her face.
I mean, I wasn't, but I should have been.
And as long as you are not in a round of gambling, then when Otto's deck runs out, you flip it and shuffle immediately. If you are in a round of gambling, you wait until the gambling round is over, with Otto just passing, and then Otto reshuffles. Jen's again stuffing her face on her turn. Man, I'm really hungry. I wish I had some food, but I will just make dinner after the stream.
What you gonna make for dinner?
Oh, I don't know. Probably like some sausage that's in the fridge or something. I don't know. It's definitely a fridge raid sort of an evening.
Oh yeah, understood. We have what we call scrounge nights, so it's like if ADHD has overtaken us, because me and everyone that I live with, we all have ADHD, and we're also pretty sure that one of our cats does too.
So far as that is a thing.
Insofar as that is a thing. I mean, Blue Cat will be like, Jen, follow me to the place where you give me treats. And then, like, he'll give me a tail hug and like a meaningful glance, and then I'll go reach for the treats, and some sound will happen, and he'll be like, "Oh, what's that?" So yeah, but anyways, because of this, sometimes we're all like, "Oh, dinner," and sometimes we're so flummoxed by the dinner choice that like even ordering out is kind of meh. So we just have a scrounge night, and that's just what we call it.
Yeah, we call it fridge raid.
Nice.
And we fridge raid quite a lot, actually. Like,
yeah,
my wife's a good cook, and she cooks a fair bit.
I mean, leftovers.
I cook, right. I cook less
Wait,
often, but yes, there's a lot of fridge raid.
Tanya Nanomi's describing some ice cream that sounds real good.
I thought it was the only pieces of chocolate banana ice cream, put M&Ms in it. Sugar went to 300, but it was tasty. That sounds like everything ice cream. Doesn't Ben and Jerry's doesn't Ben and Jerry's have like a flavor that's like everything you could ever put in ice cream, like in ice cream? I don't remember.
Probably. All right, Pookie, I'm gonna nibble on you.
Lose a fortitude, gain a fortitude. That's oh yeah, I have this card. I discarded it earlier. However, I'm going to take it. Yeah, I'm going to take one, which makes my mood go down, and you're gonna heal up.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, when you said flocos, I was like, is that a kind of handmade choco taco? And I was getting really excited. Who's Ben? Who's Jerry? I don't know. In America, we have an ice cream company called Ben and Jerry's, and they're very hippy dippy, and they make delicious ice cream. Boom. End of story.
That's pretty much that. They are currently they are now owned by Unilever, but Unilever has let them.
I hate it.
They've made a pretty good effort to let them still be their mostly hippy dippy selves.
Uh-huh. Well, I get Alchemist Artisanal Aled.
Yep.
Whoop.
No healing for you.
And no healing. Locus is just popular here. Yeah, that sounds good. Vanilla with pieces of chocolate inside of it. I think we just call that chocolate chip here, or I think there's another term where it's not chips, because in America, a chocolate chip is like a big fat drop of chocolate, right? That's been plopped on a cooling surface. So it's got this little moundy shape.
You done there?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm gonna get rid of this. Although, when you talk about chocolate chip ice cream, it is not those things. You know what? I'm actually not doing this yet. I'm keeping this.
That's true. Chocolate chip ice cream does usually just use like smaller flakes of chocolate.
Flecks of chocolate.
Of flakes.
Okay, I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna play Pookie's in a foul mood on Evil Pooky. You're gonna have the player, they lose 1 fortitude. I'm not yet psychotic, so I don't get the better effect. But then Pookie's mood gets worse, which is kind of the point of playing this.
Oh, well, that happens.
I am now in a foul mood.
Foul mood.
Foul. Then
Pookie is ready to hit very hard.
Then I finally.
I'm in danger.
Wench owes Pookie a favor. These are on the house. 2 additional drinks for free. 1, 2, 3. And then I drink as follows.
What?
It's another simple little one.
Boo! Look at you getting all of the ales.
Whatever, you're way ahead. Now, Otto does the following.
Whatever that is.
Player with the most gold pays a gold to the end. I think that's still Evil Pooky. Wait, 7 to 6. Yes, I have 6. So Neener.
All right, fine.
And then Otto gets a drink and responds to it in the following manner.
Oh boy.
The effect resolves, and Otto gains a fortitude and loses an alcohol on the affected tracks. Okay, so that's actually pretty fascinating. Otto takes 4. Which puts him all the way to pass out. But first, Otto gains a fortitude and loses an alcohol, which saves him just barely.
I think the same thing happens here.
Yep.
Because, yep.
Well then, Otto cheats us out of our rightful rewards with his healing shenanigans.
And yet, now he is perfectly poised for us to punch him.
Punch him with extreme prejudice. Boo earns, says Tarek Terran. Boo earns. I love that Monty then leans his head out the window and confirms with the crowd what they're actually saying.
Yeah, ignores the good drink cards, takes the fire water. Otto's not very good at the drink decision-making algorithm here. They got to reprogram it.
Otto's still in the learning phase of AI, right? There's you train up an AI by having it just make random moves first, and then eventually it learns to not suck.
Well, I think this will be fun. Trans-dimensional troublemakers. I lose an alcohol content, and each other player loses a fortitude.
You have 2 doppelgangers in front of you. That doesn't matter because you don't have 2 doppelgangers in front of you.
I don't even have one. Let's see how Otto reacts. Otto, why you gotta do this to me? Come on.
Take 1, and my mood would get worse, but I'm already
it can't get worse.
Maximally pissed off.
Otto ignores my card.
Dang
it, Otto.
No cards for you.
Fine. You a drink. Drink.
Yeah, drink it.
Brew. And
drink that brew.
Well,
or as ogres call it, brew.
I'm gonna dress for success this.
Reduce by 1 and get a thing.
And let's see what doppelganger I get. Oh no. Oh well.
The chat called for it earlier.
Yep, Murgath the Good. Here he is, looking extremely shiny. I love his armor.
He's a lovely dude.
He's a lovely dude, and like, chat, level with me here. Is his hair better? I don't know. It seems more lustrous. Anyhow, let's
reduce
see.
by 1
and 1.
1, and there is that.
There's that. Turn over.
All right, we got more. It's job to take on. Usually when Pooky is full loco, the Red Dragon
got the drip.
Usually when Pooky is full loco, the Red Dragon Inn brings out the last will and testaments and Pooky insurance. Yes, that's pretty good. Can you? I don't think so on auto. Can you? I don't think so on an auto ignore. Yes. The reason. Well, one of the reasons for the card types here on the side of the card is not only so that you know which effect applies at which time, but also to give it a type so that you can respond to it just like any other card of that type. So yes, Otto's responses count as sometimes cards, which means they can be I don't think so. Let's see. I like to hi Chop and Stance. I like to imagine Otto as an old-timey video game enemy where if you beat him up, coins pop out. Yes. That's basically what's happening there.
We actually use that as patter at conventions. We're like, and this product contains Otto. He's an automated third player. He's basically a rock'em sock'em robot that you can punch until money comes out. And I do the thing and people love it.
I have 6 gold, which means I don't really want this gambling card and I don't really need this get a gold from the inn card, but I'm sure I will regret that later when Otto and then Evil Pooky start a whole bunch of gambling rounds. However, I live with it. I'm living with it. Here we go. So it's now time for some bad mood punching. So
oh no.
Pookie wants to play darts. And at worst mood, pick another player. They lose 3 fortitude. Now I could also make 2 different players each lose 2. Actually, do I want to do that? Get a couple of cards from Otto.
Seems like a not bad plan.
No, I'd kind of rather just let the drink deck do that to Otto. I'm gonna punch Evil Pooky for 3.
No, sir, I don't like it. There we go.
Pooky is now calm, says this card. Then I'm going to oh good, I got the other. When shows Pookie a favor. Then I drink as follows. Roll swill.
Gross.
I take it. So I take 1 and 1. It did not make me it caused me to get 3 or more alcohol, and it was not a card played from another player's hand. So my mood is still calm. Otto, our mechanical friend.
That has implications.
What does?
Pookie drinking troll swill and being like, it's fine.
You know, I'm still calm. Whatever.
There's an eyeball in it. Whatever.
I've
been around. I've seen things.
Player with the most fortitude loses a fortitude, which is just barely Evil Pooky by 1 measly point. So Otto punches Jen for 1, and now we're getting close to. We almost got us a game going here. Otto's drink will be Dragon Breath Ale, to which he responds with no effect at all. So, remember that thing where I waited for Otto to get wrecked?
Well, he gets wrecked, and we both get to draw cards.
Or gold. So this resets. I'm probably taking the cards. What am I? I'm at 6. Yeah, I'm gonna take the cards. And Otto resets on this side as well. Otto's turn has ended. Let's see. Wow, lots of chat happening while we're Otto comes with the Munchkin expansion. Yes, there are 2 products now that contain Otto. One is the Munchkin expansion, so that you can have an automated third player if you're playing just, Spike and Flower. And the other is the Red Dragon Inn Smorgasbord box with Roxana, and the Gambling I'm In games and all that stuff, and also 4 new factions for Otto. So there's that. Toa says, I see Pookie getting a full arsenal of darts and begin tossing at Evil Pookie, who does the Matrix Neo till the dart hits its evil tail. Yes, that's pretty good.
Yep. Man, the Pookie and Pookie wants to play darts. He looks so happy. He looks very pleased with the outcome of his day.
Does Otto cards count as cards played from a hand? Yes, I believe the Otto rules do specify that. Basically, does Otto make Pookie's mood get worse? Yes. And I think that's somewhere in the Otto rules. If I'm wrong on that, I'm sure the internet will correct me in the form of.
I mean, at the very least, like when it's Otto's turn, like his action is an action card, right? So, anyways, I'm gonna double up.
So of course Ferb is now looking up the Otto rules. Okay, good. I think we covered this. There's a lot. So Otto, we'll be honest with you. Otto,
Otto's a big hack.
Otto's a serious hack. Obviously we did not intend anything like this when the game first came out. Otherwise we would have, put it out when the game first came out. so Otto is kind of a hack. Wait, you just anytime to doppelganger and gave it to me. Yep. Snarf the Wise. We get this card, pay a gold to the inn. See, See, now I'm gonna regret my earlier decisions.
Yep.
There's that.
And then I'm gonna Tiny Furious Ambush, you evil regular Pooky.
So Toa says auto hit back in action counts as Pooky mood, and same with winning gambling. So yeah, I mean, the answer to Ferb's original question is, does auto make Pookie's mood worse? The intent was yes, of course it does. Now, I think we said that the way we intended in the rules, but it's possible that sentence didn't actually get put in. I think it did though. So anyway, Tiny Furious Ambush on me.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to grandfather's helmet that. Good thing Pookie was wearing Dimly's great grandfather's helmet and looking totally adorable.
It's so cute. Yeah, for some value of wearing. I want to hug him.
You still get a doppelganger though.
All right,
value.
Value. Oh snap! I get Dread Pirate Whitehawk. Each other player loses a part of. So Otto's
zigging when he's supposed to zag. I take one, and this does actually count for mood, I think. So
go for it.
Again, I'm sure chat will correct us.
Fear the day when Otto becomes evil. Yeah. Does that make Pookie an honorary dwarf? I bet. If you get enough fears in Dimly, I think he'd be like,
Dimly would be okay with that.
Yeah, even if it's just a bit of sport, it's fun, it's nice. Let's see. So that's my action phase. Now I order a drink. Who shall I order a drink for? Oh wait, there's only one choice, and then I drink. Me.
Oh, boo. Boo earns. Playable auto win. We expect to keep getting asked that. We don't really want to do that. It's it's possible someday, but Otto's good doing what he's doing, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you probably maybe also know that Otto is one of the allies you can just have assisting you in a game of Tales from the Red Dragon Inn as well. So if you're wandering around the dungeon, and especially in a lower player count game or even a solo mode game, you can bring Otto with you to help out.
Yeah, and I'm gonna split my mead with Otto actually.
Oh,
and I'm gonna spike his drink.
Wow. Okay, so Otto is gonna do a thing.
No.
Yes.
Damn. Job, well, Otto. At least I only take 2 alcohol content. You're gonna rue the day, robot.
Let's see. Cat character when? Maybe. Their automaton perhaps wouldn't mind seeing a boss mode Otto. That could be.
That idea has been kind of floating around for a while, and I wouldn't be against it at all.
Yeah, honestly. I bet I would be surprised if Sam didn't already have notes on that stashed away somewhere that
he's got to have something.
So yeah.
Sam loves that kind of thing. So yeah. Boss toe, if you will. Yeah.
When you run out of ideas in RDI 35, I'm thinking, oh right, Otto exists. So yes, when we run out of ideas, I mean, it's generous of you to say that we won't run out of ideas until RDI 35. What about an auto event deck? It's still automated but fun for all. I mean, Otto kind of is an event deck. Like, Chop and Stance, you should say what you are suggesting that would be all that different from actual Otto. You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyway, it's my turn. I am going to. Oh, I missed. I messed up. I was supposed to heal while I was still calm, but now I'm going to heal a bit and become calm. So gain a fortitude, lose an alcohol, go back to calm. I was supposed to play that
Suboptimal.
before I went manic. Jen tipped the wench.
Uh-oh.
I discard this here cheating card, and I draw 4. Then now before I forget and do it wrong, I'm going to play the other healing card that I just drew.
What?
And heal up a bit and be calm. Then for my action, I'm going to play Foul Mood on Jen for just one measly fortitudes.
I dislike it.
And mood gets worse. And order a drink. And drinking a drink. That's my first chaser of the game.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I am going to
Pixie Orchestra.
Pixie Fairy Ale with a chaser of orchid. We're doing the diverse drinks from faraway lands tonight. I'm going to attempt to play Not Now, Zot Needs Pooky, but Evil Pooky's gone a fair way through their deck, so
we don't think so.
I am going to attempt. I don't think so. That you don't think so.
That happens.
Yay! Does my ignore go?
Yes.
I drew that just in time. It's a good thing I spent the whole game getting like 1 alcohol drinks. Okay. So now Otto will do the following. Player with the most fortitude loses 2 fortitude. I think that's me now. Oh, sad. Sad for the heals. I hadn't done that healing. Oh well. I take 2. Mood gets worse.
Happenstances come out with his ideas for
okay, good.
An Otto event deck.
Otto's about to drink.
Well.
Let's see. Close to the sea dungeon event decks doesn't proc off every action or have hit points, but as cards that stick around a reaction to things. Yeah, maybe. More like Wolfric, but for everyone. Yeah, that's okay. That makes some sense. Wolfric, but for everyone is a mechanic that we've sort of toyed with for new characters, but it ends up. So with Kalen, it's fairly easy for the Kalen player to remember. I mean, you might forget to flip your Wolfric, but whatever. And for the most part, it's easier to remember the standing effect because it's sitting right in front of you. We've found that doing those kinds of static effects that everyone else has to remember is problematic. So yeah. But yes, I see the difference now. I feel like if we were going to do something like that, we'd just do a new event deck, maybe. I don't know, but yeah, it's all right.
Man, that makes
and
me
Wrench's little. Sorry, go ahead.
That makes me have little bubbly thoughts about like merging the strange truncated Otto fortitude track with the event deck format. And I don't know if it's a good idea. It's making my brain feel happy brain feelings. So
all right, well, you go write that down after the stream, and we'll talk about it sometime. Chop Sense wants more event decks, no matter what the theme. Well, we did the tavern thing. That was meant to be a new spin on that. So. Anyway, Otto is going to drink Pixie Punch, and will respond to it in the following manner, i.e. not at all. And so Otto takes 3 Boozahol on both tracks.
Otto. Get wrecked.
Correct, Otto. Okay, that goes here. That goes here. Evil Pooky's turn.
All right.
Someone clip this to remind them. Yes.
Oh boy.
See, so a topic that sometimes comes up in staff discussions is, you know, um, uh, remembering what we promised, like on Kickstarters and such, but also keeping track of what we said offhand at some point that someone might construe as a promise. Like, this is why big corporations are so guarded and careful and never say anything except like bland generic press releases, right? Big companies certainly never do anything like this, like what we're doing right now. And part of the reason for that is because, some offhanded remark turns into a, you know, widely known company policy and promise and things like that, and we're like, yeah. So don't make us be like a big corporation and be all guarded and tight-lipped and so forth.
How difficult would it be to make a mimic gimmick villain deck?
Mimic gimmick. Try saying that 5
challenge
times
rating
fast.
ultimate. Muggy the mug mimic. Oh, that mug mimic. Yeah.
The mug mimic is pretty good.
Yep.
Okay, you are doing that.
Gambling.
Gambling, but I don't have any cards.
That sucks for you.
Gambling.
I'm gonna take your money.
I'm gonna pass. Otto's going to with one
Otto's
card left in the Otto deck. That's a pro move right there. Mm-hmm. Otto is going to pass and then not shuffle yet. Well, I mean, shuffle now because now the round of gambling immediately ends, and now Otto shuffles. That's some pro level Otto play right there.
Okay. The cards in my discard pile. Okay.
Tiny is demonstrating the problem we just said very nicely. We're promising to make Tanky the talking tankard. Well, I do. Yes. So you're being funny, but we've had conversations with people where they aren't joking on things like that. So
I know. Or of course, because human memory is actually a man, I gotta not swear.
Also,
it's a drunken jumble sale. That is the wrong card. Crap.
It's not the card you want it to be.
Here we go. Extra dimensional drinks.
That's the thing you want. Is that? Yeah, that one's for free. Okay, I couldn't remember.
That one's for free.
Couldn't remember.
I think that's the wrong winch. Yeah, it's the wrong winch. Uh-oh.
Okay. Whizgill the corrupted, Borgified Whizgill. Rawr.
Oh, yeah. I know where this is going.
Yeah, that's probably going here.
Yep.
Okay.
And now I drink. What do I drink? Gnomish Inspirational Ale. The irony.
It's, irony. Sort of like irony. It's more like Alanis Morissette irony, but yes.
Wow, okay, here we go. I think I'm going to try this. I'm going to split this with Otto.
Split it, and that resolves. I'm going to take... Oh, with Otto, you said. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Otto ignores it.
This half. I take one alcohol and I draw one card. So it's still worth it to me.
Also, don't forget your portal.
That's right. Thank you. Oh, it's evil. But Otto, you could draw a card. Yeah.
Evil.
You keep evil in front of me.
Yeah, it's a spiky McSpike town over there.
Uh-huh.
And if I ignore it, like you having evil and me having Whizgill is a combo.
Nice.
Okay, at the end of your turn, I'm going to play Pooky Thinks You Look Thirsty on Evil Pooky. So you got a drink. Drink me, pile. Glug glug.
Melvin wine with a chaser of nothing.
Oh, our booze.
Crap.
So hang on a second. Hang on. This is a 4-card stack. I'm like,
shoot. All right. Well,
I don't remember. I thought you had 4 cards in that pile.
All right. We're gonna.
There we go.
It's wine.
Also good.
Okay.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Tease him. Okay, I keep these 2 cards. I draw 5 more. I play. That could be good. Yeah. Play nasty big pointy teeth on Evil Pooky for 3. Pointy teeth.
All right, that resolves and brings me very close.
I go back to calm. Right, if I ignore a drink, I lose fortitude. Okay. I'm going to order a drink here. There's a lot of noise going on behind me. Fine.
For once, I can hear some of that noise. Wow.
Yeah, that's because they're right outside on the street here.
Okay.
So we have construction going on in our house, and so there's been jackhammering and such, which Jen didn't hear earlier because it's on the other side of the house. But now the folks are loading up their truck, which is parked right on the other side of this wall, basically, and putting their stuff away for the day. Wine with a chaser of light ale with a chaser of. Bought a tea with a chaser of fairy ale. That's actually not so bad.
Yeah, that's a really gentle chaser chain. TBH.
It could have been a lot worse.
Wow. 4 cards, but not 4 alcohol content.
A 4-card 3.
Tiny, you're right. We could do a wench versus wench with Otto.
Wench v wench, yeah. That could,
the wench versus Nerodia. Yeah, I'm into that theme.
So I am going to.
I'm gonna spike your drink.
I thought you might. That resolves.
I'm not long for this world.
That resolves, and now I remember the card that Jen accidentally showed earlier. But you're getting down toward the bottom of your deck anyway, so you know what? I'm gonna make you play it. I'm gonna ignore this big ass drink, and you're gonna negate it.
I'm gonna wish thanks.
Yeah, as well you should. And then I did not actually ignore the drink, so Wizgill does not do anything yet. And so I think I just. Yep, I take this. So it's 3 of these and 2 of these, and Evil can kiss my butt. And then I took 3 damage. I took 3 from a drink, so mood goes down, and then that is my turn, and we move on to Otto.
What does Otto do?
Otto, player with the most gold pays a gold to the inn. I have 4 gold.
Man. Otto just keeps
just sneaking in under Otto's abilities. Otto then drinks as follows: a round on the house. Does Otto respond to events? I think Otto does not respond to events. But drink, action, sometimes or anytime. Right. So, right. Otto does not respond to events. However, he's going to respond to the drink we all get, which is going to be this right here. Nope. How about this right here? Okay, shot of rum. Everybody pays a gold. Shuffle the drink deck. So Otto now responds to his shot of rum. And does nothing because it's the wrong card type. Then I do nothing. Technically, you're next, I guess, but I do nothing.
Yeah, I also do nothing, which means I pass out.
Otto takes his drink. Whoops.
Oh.
I messed it up. Well.
I
screwed it up. However, he wasn't going to pass out or give you anything to save you. Did I take my 1? I did not take my 1 yet, I don't think.
There you go.
And Pooky by a smaller margin. That gap actually closed pretty dramatically at the end there. I was way ahead, and then like bonk, Evil and Franks, and then yeah. So
that was rough.
That was it. There's what you asked for there, chat. There's what you asked for.
Reduce your turn amount. Yeah.
Reduce your turn amount.
My turns going forward amount to 0.
Pooky defeats Evil Pooky. So the next time you hear or read something that says the new characters are automatically more powerful, just remember this. Remember, see, we're just feeding you little data points. It's, it's like the game is relatively balanced, But hey, look, first time viewer, it gives me a bunch of good job stars. Yes, thank you, Notable Joe, and welcome. Come back some other time and watch us. We do this. Well, I was about to say we do this every week, but with Sam having network problems, it's been a little bit spotty lately. But we do Red Dragon Inn. We sometimes do our other games. We sometimes do Gen painting because that's always fun, and some of our games have little miniatures in them. But yes, thank you all. Yes, I know I set the angle to 90 most of the time when I'm playing RDI because we don't usually have this 45-degree auto in here. But yes, I am aware of this feature here.
Want a 6-person game with Deirdre? Yes. Sometimes Deirdre quite strong. Like if Deirdre doesn't get wrecked by the drink deck, she does a good job. Goodness. I was thinking about maybe painting up a set of the collector's edition models for Dungeon Decorators.
Ah, yes. Those are
that cool. Could be pretty fun.
If you haven't played Dungeon Decorators, give it a try. It's really fun.
It's a good game.
But yeah, that's today. Any last questions, comments, anything like that from you folks on chat? Let's see. Here has a full cycle 5 for heal, which is quite impressive. Yes, Deirdre's the healer. Her shtick basically is, she can heal a lot. She's not quite as good at ignoring drinks, but she heals a bunch. Hard cider card win. Yeah, we keep the chat keeps saying that. We'll probably do that at some point.
I'll try to make it my personal crusade for RDI 9.
So first. We're working on RDI 9, but we're also we're coming up on con season, and so between and maybe the relaunch of organized play and RDI 9 and all and this, we have a lot of opportunities. Basically, we're going to need a lot of new cards, right? New prizes, new drinks, stuff like that. So yes, probably there'll be something like that soon. Let's see. RDI drink deck only cider drinks. Yes, Tiny has it right. Red Dragon Inn 9, the cider set.
Yes.
You heard it here first, I guess.
It's nothing but a bunch of ciders that I like personally and have drank. Then we get sued out of existence by like 10 different cider companies.
10 breweries.
Yep. Breweries are so tight on their own IP, actually. It's incredible.
I mean, that makes sense since
it makes sense, absolutely. It's just that they're, how do I best put this? It's not just that they're tight, it's that they're really well organized. That really impresses me, right? Like there are databases that you can search so that you don't get boned, which for the whole like brewing community, that makes a lot of sense to have that be as public as possible because nobody wants to get sued. And everybody is happy to pitch in to not get sued and to keep that information up to date.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, like per market.
With that, I'm gonna go eat something. So thank you all for joining us. We'll see you again soon. Keep playing games, keep being awesome, keep, keep keep buying Slugfest products. I don't know what else should I say at the end here. Keep playing games and having fun, and
be excellent to each other. Yeah,
be excellent to each other. Yeah, that's it. And we will catch you all next time. See ya.
Bye.